All right, let's give you an example now of a break-even problem. We're going to make it real simple for you. Let's say you're a member of a group, and your group is going to have a fundraiser. And so you're going to rent a building or a facility of some kind, and you're going to hire a band, and then you're going to hire a caterer to serve dinner to people, and you're going to charge people some money, and the money that's left over after you pay for all your costs, you're going to donate to charity. So let's look at a break-even situation, because you're saying to yourself, how many people do I need to register for this charity event in order to break even? So here we have our fixed costs, and we have two fixed costs here. We're renting a building for $250, and we're also paying a band for $250. That's $500 in fixed costs. That doesn't matter. You could have 10 people show up, 30 people show up, or 0 people show up. You're still paying $500 for your fixed costs. Now, your caterer is going to charge you $20 per person for the food. That's your variable cost per person. If one person gets you registered, you tell the caterer to prepare food for one, you're going to have a total variable cost of $20. If you, I got students in the background there. If 2 people register and show up, you're going to have $40 in variable cost there, and you're going to be charging each person that registers $45. All right, Karen, remind me not to do this between classes again. We got people yelling. All right, so now look at this. I want you to think of fixed costs as a hole in the ground that you must fill up with contribution margin. So let's look at what we have here. Our fixed cost is $500, so our hole is $500 deep. Our contribution margin is the $45 registration fee minus the $20 caterer cost, which is your variable cost, equals $25 in contribution margin. So look at this picture here. Okay, this picture, this hole here is $500 deep. See the $500 on the left there? And every time someone registers, we're dropping $25 in contribution margin into the fixed cost hole, which is the $45 minus the $20. All right. Now, here's an example where we only had 2 people registered. 2 people registered means we dropped $25 into this hole twice. So the hole is now only $450 deep because 2 people have contributed $25 each. So we took $50 from the $500. We have a $450 deep hole. Let's look over here. Let's look at break even. When we have 20 people register, we've dropped $25 into that hole 20 times. So in other words, the hole was $500 deep, and we dropped $500 worth of contribution margin into that hole. We now break even. Now let's look at another case, and by the way, this is something that very few people get. What happens when 21 people register? Well, the 20 people, we dropped the $500 into the $500 deep hole, and we filled it up. But now we had one more person register. They had a contribution of $25. See this little pile of money on top there? That's a $25 deep pile of money, or high pile of money, I should say. That means that that's the contribution margin from that extra person. See, profit comes after we fill up the fixed cost hole, and profit builds by the contribution margin every time we sell.